what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good... It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the...
Here we go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Pearle.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
On second down, here's Burrow toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. Thomas.
Now it's Burrow.
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Jaguars 7, Bengals 0.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines waiting for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
11, 11, 11.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 10.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11.
On third down, Pearle. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Wolf on now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Bengals nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Off the play fake. Here's Pearle. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Andre Cisco.
Now he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, easy, route.
Now Lawrence.
He gets this one to Johnson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Lawrence to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And this one is right through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now they send a man in motion right.
And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Etienne. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Lawrence.
Touchdown! Evan Ingram, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Jaguars have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0.
Jaguars 21, Bengals nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Third down and 1.
Now it's Pearle.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
They will throw on first down with Pearle. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver or that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Robinson is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
Hey, line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And the Jaguar first down.
Now Lawrence. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Here we go, here we go.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Pearle.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down. Here's Pearle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
Down to the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Wolf on now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's get set.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11. Stop.
After the pick 6, here's Burrow again. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
Here we go,
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
33-yard line.
And that one complete once again to Higgins.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today. That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
11.
On 3rd down, Robinson.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
They'll try and throw forward with Pearle. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
Finding room at midfield.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That is incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You can cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Flush to his right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Miles Murphy.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Thomas.
Burrow looking to pass. It's complete to Diggs. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
11.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
11 MT.
Burrow will throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
11 MT.
They're going to try and throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
He's to the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air.
Able to find Higgins.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
46-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
11 MT, tight. 11 MT, tight. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Now Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
All right, let's go. Agate. Silver.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
42, Bengals 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's get set.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before
And now here is another interception.
It's Devin Lloyd with a pick.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Lisa 24.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Man open. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Bengals grab it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And they'll find Everett there, complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 3.
At the 31-yard line.
Dot.
Now it's Burrow. Going deep for Diggs.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
11, mighty. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Play action. It's Lawrence. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. Now it's Pearle. And Diggs has it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Pearle. A little short pass. This is Everett. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To the air again, Burrow.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
11.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
12. 11. 11 MT.
They'll look to throw here. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags will take over here just shy of the 30.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound, and the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
In motion right is Ridley. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Right, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
Now Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jags have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he slings one that's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Again, it's Pearle. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. He will have the 1st down and a bit more. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
On red.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Daxton Hill picks it off, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
11, MT, take. 11, dot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
11 empty, tight. 11 empty. Stop.
He'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
12. 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
And Pearle going to throw again.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Well, the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They go play action with Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Stephon Diggs. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Hey, lion.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh, my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yep.
Touchdown! A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Jaguars continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Wolf on now for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Jaguars 55, Bengals 15.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Burrow will throw. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
11 MT, take the hot.
They'll try and throw forward with Pearle.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
3 yards. And the Bengals.
1st down. Here's Pearle. Dancing to his left. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Here we go.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
12. 11. 11, Thomas. The hot.
Now Burrow. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
On play action, Lawrence.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Miles Murphy.
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided of.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
11.
From the gun on 3rd down is Pearle. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Here we go.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang going to move the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by a full yard.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
Gun.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. To the air again, Burrow. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Hey, run. Here we go, son.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Here we go, son.
Here's Lawrence.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here we go.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
12.
Now it's Burrow.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Now they go play action now. Burrow.
This one caught downfield by Higgins.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well,
10.